Over here, more about their business. Wildcard about their business. This game is about to load. Huge game. Wildcard last season in the Challenger. They did a lot of PK. Will they be able to establish that PK in this game? CA Blue, like I said, I've seen Rain really lean into that opportunistic PK. He'll really look to box out the Reapers. That's been something that he's really talked about doing on the NR side. So we're going to take a look at him doing that. I think right off the opening, they may not even go, they may just barely take a sniff at a TIE Bomber. They may go right for that Reaper. Okay, we're going to start on the NR side. Take a look for any funky loadouts, and I'm sure they're all going to be exactly what we'd expect here. To get into this one, Rain, he's carrying those conch missiles. That's a little different. And then we got Protorps and Ion missiles. No Ion Torp here. Standards, normal stuff here. And then we got Foka and the Reaper. He's doing Terror Tracker Beam, but nope, just resupply Beacon. We got an Interceptor out here for Voltaire, a TIE Bomber, a TIE Fighter here with the Ion Torp. And the TIE Bomber, of course. Look at the Interceptor right away is on this Y-Wing. Trying to look at Tasty Bomb. Shields down. He's going to get a resupply right away, but he's dunked. This Interceptor is trying to apply the pressure, but he's taking some PK right now. You got to think maybe Rain is looking at that Interceptor with juicy eyes right now. Who wouldn't want to try to get a PK on that? This has been a prolonged opening to start it off here. And we see Calamity has gone down, so one TIE Bomber is down already. And are getting some PK here. See Super Kevs and this Rain both turning on Raider right now. We got a balanced prolonged opening. Starfire is also looking to burn Raider. Nope, looks like now he's going to turn over to Kev. We see some flex on flex action. And CA Blue has been able to burn Raider, and they've got a big advantage now. Just one AI. CA Blue wins the opening, getting some timely PK on Calamity. As we see Starfire taking some damage. Voltar staying in this TIE Interceptor. Right now, he's following Rain around. He's taking some damage. They're trying to attack the flex players. That's going to slow down their attack, but Rain seems to be moving forward, trying to get Ions on here. You see Rain trying to line it up. Oh, Tasty Bomb taking some damage. Rain here, we see he has put one Ion on. Shields are almost down on Delta. Not bad. About 30 seconds into this phase. They're doing pretty good. You see Starfire. He's taking a look here at no one really trying to find an X-Wing. Voltaire here again. He's lining up the Corvette here. We got the Interceptor burning Corvette. The damage is coming in here. Big Brain has gone down, though. I missed that. See the damage coming in pretty steady. Not quite steady enough, though, because morale is falling very quickly. Oh, but here the damage is all of a sudden coming in. Maybe the beacons and torps are on, and in sequence, that's going to help that damage come in. And yep, CA Blue has gotten out of phase. Well, I was wrong. That damage comes in really quick, and the flip and the morale not falling fast enough for Wildcard. So they're going to be able to put Ions into Charlie, start working down the shield on Charlie as well. And still, this morale hasn't moved in forever. See Starfire right now. He's focused on Zug-Zug. Zug-Zug is beaconed. There's a dunk on Zug-Zug. Are they going to be able to get the finish on him? Putting those lasers into Zug-Zug going down there. Gets the pick from Starfire. And they're going to finally get this flip. Starfire as well. He's carrying that Ion Torp. We're going to have to see if he's going to be able to get that run on this Nebulon here, trying to line up that Torp as he's moving in. Seems like he's in position to do it. He's going to let it go at that opportune last second. So they're going to get that right on. So they're going to get these shields down very quickly and be able to start to put in that damage. But in that time, Voltaire on the Interceptor, he goes down. Beacons are out. We see the damage starting to come in from the TIE Bombers. We see the TIE Fighter. He's doing his orbits here as well. Foka taking any pressure. He's able to... oh, he's got no shields right now. Foka's under a lot of pressure, trying to shield skip his way. He goes down. Rain able to take him out, and he's going to push them over to the Corvette right away here, I'm sure, to get this burn. So it doesn't look like shields are stripped, so they're just working on Raider now. So if they can get this Raider, that's going to be the flip for them. Him and Super Kev are working on that. Maybe even call everybody over on that one. We see Big Brain here, knowing the flip is probably coming pretty soon. He's pushing off this TIE fighter right now, putting a little bit of pressure. Pretty much in position to do this. Oh, he's turning back, actually, now. He's not going to... Oh, well, now we see him go on the... decisions. What's he going to do? He's going to push in here? Yeah, he's going to start to make some resupplies, and he's going to go in to get the beacons. So no pressure. You see everyone pretty much up right now, but they didn't... But the wildcard team did not get enough damage on that attack here. We see both of the Nebulons still up. They're going to start to work on the Corvette right away, but it's looking like CA Blue is going to be able to push right into the ISD on this one as they start to get their damage in. Rain's rocking the Torps, so you're going to use those here. Yeah, he's going to put the Torps in too and get a little bit, or not the Torps, the Conks in as rather, and put a little bit of damage as those. So not just a PK weapon, he's going to take the damage. They get them 11 Yammer on. Big Brain, or sorry, Super Kev goes down there, so they're losing a little bit of morale, but let's see if they're going to make the call to push through here. Big Brain's not really in position on the ISD, so I'm not sure if he's going to be going in. He's trying to get a resupply on Tasty Bombs, who's low, but doing a good job to get his shields back. They must recognize this situation there. He's holding beacons right now as he makes his run towards the ISD, so it seems like they're going to push through and try to get shields here. They're way ahead, so why not go in and just make this attack? They're going to do this and make this next one a little bit easier. He's just waiting. There it is. So they push through. Tasty Bombs has gone down in that time. Had to say, sorry, Tasty Bombs, you're going down here. They're going to get beacons out. Now we see Super Kev coming in from one side. Rain, he's got to go evasive. He's feeling some pressure right now. Oh, switched off of Rain. Rain going to 37 Hall here, trying to help out any way he can and get that Ion on. Maybe get the disable. It's too late, though. Just getting that might be enough to help them on the next phase if they both did get the disables on. Seems like they did. So that might help them out. They're so far ahead, so that'll just maybe make it so they can just chip away at the shields this time. Not much morale to build off right now, though. Rain going down here. Super Kev just pulling out and getting back. He's going to look for a bomber first and foremost. Big Brain, he's taking a lot of chip damage on the way back. This is really an opportunity for Wildcard to start to get a lot of damage and maybe catch up in this game. Is it possible? If they're able to get a double out of phase set up here, then for sure they could have a solid flagship defense and propel them into a one-phase attack on the MC. That's probably the only path for victory, as we see Voltaire still rocking this interceptor right now, using it all game. Oh, going down again there, because we forgot. Hey, can't forget, that's an interceptor. It's going to go down. That's what's going to happen. We see Foka doing a good job staying alive here. I don't think they quite got it to the point that it would be a double out of phase, but they at least got one of them. We see what Calamity, so there's this one out of phase, and I don't think they're eyeing the other one up. Yeah, so they're going to have to leave it there. Yeah, as we double check, but that's a little bit to work with. Those shields, though, are still down, just sort of rebuilding. They're going to go right away over to Raider. As you see, Big Brain's already in, trying to help keep those shields down. Again, one of them's disabled. The shields are just a tickle away from going down, and this ISD does not seem like it's long for this world. They've got 3/4 morale. Shields are down. They've got the whole team up right now. PK is not really much of a consideration right now, other than Voltaire being on the Y-Wings. Morale is almost at the halfway point. ISD damage not coming in that fast. Resupplies going out there. Sug staying alive and getting that damage in. Big Brain here, he's working on power. That's going to help get those weak point pops. Morale falling now. Is the Raider gone down? The Raider just a pack away here. The ISD probably not far enough out of phase, actually, here. Oh, of course, I always speak too soon. And there the chunk damage comes in as the weak points got taken. They got it down to 20%, and it's beacon, and it still hasn't flipped. Everything is looking possible for CA Blue. Everyone's still up, and they're just going to continue to get that damage in. We see one of his shields destroyed as they know they're going to have to do that little bit of an out of phase here. It's under 20 for sure. How much is left on it right now? Hard to get a reading from anyone as I flip back and forth between Rain. It's at 12 right now. So is anyone defending Yeah, there's got a couple people here defending right now. Volter again has gone down in that interceptor. We see Starfire falling around on Zug Zug. He's going to take him. Oh no, 2 hull. Zug Zug's holding on. He's got shields back. They can't quite get that finishing shot. There's a missile going after him. They're just getting a little bit more. Oh, apparently the shields are back up, but that's just a tickle down. Oh, Disilda down. They just can't get the kills. You fall as Tasty Bomb. It must be so close right now. And there it is. CA Blue pulling out a pretty dominant NR victory. They got to the ISD, and there had not been much damage done to their Nebula launch yet. Wildcard able to do a pretty solid little defense on the ISD, though, and almost set up a double out of phase, which was so close to propelling them into an MC attack there. If they had just gotten that flip slightly earlier, it may have put CA Blue in that awkward position where they wouldn't have been able to do the out of phase, and they would have had to defend, and they would have been in rough position. Lions wondering what were Wildcard thinking. Oh, Lions, if you wanna jump in as well, man, I'll jump into the Orange Voice and get your thoughts here and give your read on that game. I'll jump into the Orange Voice just in case you want to jump in and give your thoughts. Feel free. Or I'll jump into the SCL interview because you might not be in Orange actually. That was an impressive game from CA Blue. I was too taken aback. I didn't even have a chance to look at the scoreboard there. I was just impressed by the game that CA Blue played. They got way ahead in that one early. I can see one reason what Lions might have been thinking with the interceptor out there, which did go down a few times. I should have really checked that scoreboard out. There would have been some interesting information there for sure. Senior Machete congratulating Cab. They played a great game. To win that opening was just a great job. They were able to stop Empire from getting an insta flip. They were able to get some PK and stay alive long enough to keep the advantage, and they were able to use that to propel almost the first out of phase and then the second attack into the ISD. And then their next attack, they were able to win it. Wildcards had a chance to turn the tide there, but not quite able to. I saw a path to victory if they could have set up that double out of phase. Wildcard did a pretty good job getting the shields down very quickly and starting the damage off. They just didn't quite have it because of the speed that CA Blue was able to get that flip. Honestly, I think they were just so quick to their packs after the flip there on their defense that they just really minimized what Wildcard could do there. Whew. I'm exhausted after that one. Holy. Oh, I forgot to do the prediction, of course. Jeez. We'll do it for this one. CA Blue winning their NR game. That is huge for them. Yeah, you got to respect the off-meta choice of the tie-in there. They get style points, which can be exchanged at a 0-0 rate. Oh, I better check if this game is up. I have not looked in way too long. Okay, I'm going in it. Okay, I'm joining this one now. Alright, let's pause our music. Before we forget, yes, I did the prediction. You got 4 minutes to pick that. Yeah, I guess we'll keep that going. You know what we need to get ready for this one? This is what we'd all like to see, right?
B-Wing is the best wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing. It ain't no thing before the B-Wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing, yes, it ain't no thing before the B-Wing. B-Wing is the best wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing, yeah. It ain't no thing for the B-Wing. B-Wing is the best wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing. It ain't no thing for the B-Wing. B-Wing is the best wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing. It ain't no thing for the B-Wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing, yeah. B-Wing is the best wing. It ain't no thing for the B-Wing.
Whew. That song's kind of too good. Yeah, I don't think I can... I mean, I don't own these songs, the music that I made these to. I don't know, so I can't actually do anything with them. Other than have them on YouTube. Or, like, here. What's his name? I forget his name. It's both by the same guy, the music that I use, too. I love his music. What's his name? Fucking... Shit, I can't remember. Little delay here in starting this game. Corbin... Kites. Yeah, Corbin Kites? Corbin Kites. Corbin Kites? I messaged him. I was like, dude, you gotta check out my rhymes over this. I think it's called You Know. Can't seem to find it though. Yeah, I think it's called You Know, but I can't find it in my library anymore. All right, we're good to go here. I think in this game now we got everybody. Always so bad at saying good to go. There we go. We're good to go. All right, we are into this one here. CA Blue up 1-0 after game 1. NR victory. We saw Not Tempest do the same thing earlier tonight, get an NR victory in game 1. Both teams were able to win the opening on NR, able to nullify that very quick Empire farm that we saw Not Tempest then basically instantly win when they ran Empire. So how is CA Blue going to adjust to an Empire start here? Is it going to be another prolonged one? Are they going to focus the Y-Wings? We did... Actually, I think we did see a fair amount of PK last game. I want to double-check the scoreboard. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, Voltaire went 3-3, Foco went 1-1, Starfire 2-0. So 6 kills there. And Rain had 1, Super Kev had 1, and Tasty Bombs had 1. So more timely PK on the NR side, 6 kills on the Empire side. So a fair amount of PK from Wildcard. We'll see how much PK on the Empire side here. Okay, Foka not able to be killed very much in the Reaper. On the other side here, how's Big Brain gonna do in that Reaper? Is he gonna get hunted? Is he gonna get chased? Is he gonna be able to stay alive? CA Blue looking for that victory here in game number 2. Wildcard looking to make this a 3-gamer. Get another chance in Empire. Here we go. Game just about to load in. Game number 2. We're going to start off the wild card. MC75 here. I don't know if that's just a glitch. Hold on. We do have 2 Reapers. Okay, so we've got 2 Y-Wings. 2 farm Y-Wings. We've got an X-Wing carrying an ion torp. Then we've got Foka with the tractor beam and the ion missiles. And we got Skirty. Ryan, missiles and resupply. So what is Foka gonna do to these type bombers? Let's see. He's already putting lasers on Zugzug, and I have been on the tail end of this before, and it is a nightmare. We see a dunk out, and this thing is followed by a tractor beam, and this TIE bomber is quickly getting hurt. This U-Wing is on this TIE bomber, but he gets a clutch resupply. He's gonna get back up to 62 hull. That's the sad thing, but the NR side does have the advantage right now on this opening. This TIE bomber has been stopped. Again, he's getting tractor beam. He's getting tractor beam. He's getting dunked. They're putting damage on it. But again, he's getting just those pocket resupplies. They're just working him down to 30. But the NR stopping the Empire farm right now. It looks like they're going to win the NR opening. They're just a couple of AI away. Finally, Zugzug tractor beamed again, though, as he starts against a farm, working him down to 38 hull. He's getting out of the tractor beam. This Reaper is just pocketing this TIE bomber, and they can't get him finished off. And the pocketing has kept him alive, and it's given CA Blue a chance to stay in it. It's almost balanced. We're about 40 seconds remaining here. Tasty Bomb's now taking some damage, and he's going to get the pocket. Another dunk. He's going to chap that. He's down to 50 hull. Relentlessly, they're just falling around TIE bombers, tractor beaming him again, putting out that damage on him, and they're trying to get that finish. There's lasers on him, get down to 46 hull. Again, switching targets over to Zugzug, cycling. They're losing the advantage. CA Blue over this prolonged opening has been able to catch it. Again, back to the NRs with a little bit of an advantage for Wildcard in this prolonged one, as we see Rain getting pushed out by Foka, and his tractor beam puts out a dunk on Rain. He's able to chaff it. He's going to switch targets again over to Deadweight, who's in this TIE Fighter here. They're running the TIE Fighter, but look at that. They get enough morale for almost a full morale attack. Let's take a look at Skirty's position as he moves in here. He's a little deep. We had Starfire down. He was carrying that ion torp for them, so damage is going to be a little slow. Focus carrying standard lasers, and Skirty's being pushed around right now. He's disabled. Rain is hitting him. He's got no shields right now, down to 1 hull, and he gets taken out. So they got some PK. Still, shields aren't down. Starfire now coming in late here. We see Jacqueline. He's trying to get the damage to do anything he can to get those multi-block missiles out, trying to get this damage in, but morale is falling fast here. They're going to be able to get the flip very quickly for CA Blue and basically stop Wildcard from getting shields down, even though they lost the opening. There's a dunk on a Y-Wing. We see Rain taking him out, and that Y-Wing is flipped. Now we see Big Brain. Let's take a look where he is. He's focused on getting resupplies out to the bombers. He isn't going in too fast to make the beacon run. Now we see him turning on it. They're going to attack low here. It looks like he's going to be able to get in here. There's no one really on him right now. He's going to beacon out, and the pressure is going to find him. So we see Rain's putting in those ion missiles here. Shields are stripped on Charlie. They did a great job getting those shields down pretty quickly. Bombers are going to be able to move in. Ooh, we see Zugzug taking some damage here as he's trying to get his damage in. He might be running those standard lasers as we often see him do. Yeah, it looks like he's running the standards. He's got Tasty Bombs also taking a lot of damage. He's going to pull out and go back for resupply. How is Big Brain playing? Is Big Brain playing it a little bit? Playing it home in the midfield mostly right now. Rain is staying in right now to do damage, it looks like. And they've got good morale, as it looks like right now. Morale coming very slow. Let's see how Foka's doing here as he's taking his time. You're finishing off Zug here. Only a little bit of haul. He's going to push out to get resupply, but that's not gonna happen. They're gonna be able to take Zug down, so that's a clear pick. But it looks like CA Blue, with half morale, is easily going to get this one to out-of-phase territory and B, and they've already dropped shields on Alpha. They're working on that. We see Foka putting out a dunk on Tasty Bombs. He does get dunked, working those lasers on him. Are they going to be able to get him locked into the tractor beam? Not quite, but he is within Foka's sights here until the resupply comes. Now he's going to have to turn on Big Brain. They're pretty close to getting flipped, just 2 AI away right now, as they're going to focus in on this Reaper of Big Brains here. Really good attack from CA Blue as they were able to get one out of phaseable. Now, Wildcard did win the opening, so they've done a little bit of damage here. Both shields are down. They need a really solid attack here. Skirty's also making in his way. He's going to hit that rock. Oh, Glimmer earlier was talking about that rock and how annoying they can be, and it becomes a big factor there. They're able to get the beacon still. Starfire's the lone X-Wing in this game. He's getting into his orbits here as he does this Blastburst, looking real good on it. So that's going to help them. Another big damage output player for them right here. So they've got half morale. They need to get it out of phaseable on this attack. See, Rain is looking over to this Corvette because that's going to be flipped. So it's really a race. Can we get the Corvette before it gets to that out of phaseable point? It's looking like the Corvette's at 30. So Starfire goes down here. They got the light cruiser to 34. There's Flip. They didn't quite get enough. They need to rapidly put in damage or beacon this thing if they want to get it out of phaseable. Otherwise, it might be a clear push for CA Blue onto the MC. So let's see how CA Blue is going to handle this one. Are they going to try to do any PK? Well, he's just keeping an eye on Skirty, but they're not going to look to do any PK. They're going to just get this damage, and they're going to push right onto the MC here. CA Blue's off to a really good lead right now. They're just about to push through onto the MC. Morale falling pretty quickly, though. Almost makes me wonder if they did get an out of phase. It looks... Nope, both light cruisers are still up. They did not get an out of phase. Big Brain going down. And Tasty Bombs, though. Well, I was wondering about that. So there's a really stunted attack here on the MC. More damage. Everybody's going down. Zug, Tasty Bombs, Big Brain, Deadweights, and Rain are the only ones in here. So their play is probably going to be to double dunk. We see very low Deadweight here as he's going in 25 haul. He's got to pull off. Big Brain now has respawned on his way in Tasty Bombs. Rain's making his way. He's going to help do damage. And he's going to dunk that side. Is it Beacon? It is Beacon. I don't see how it's Beacon if Big Brain is just getting in now. Did I misread that totally? And there's the flip. They were only able to get the one disable, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Deadweight going down here. We see Big Brain putting the pressure right on Foka here. They need to do a lot of damage to get back into this game. Perhaps a double out of phase. We see no shield gens were destroyed in this one here. So they have a chance to set up a double out of phase. And by doing that, they could defend their MC and give themselves a full morale attack. But here we see morale is gaining quickly for CA Blue. They'd be lucky for Wildcard to get just one of them out of phaseable, I think, in this case. Now they're switching over to Raider. Everybody seems to be on Raider at this point. Foka was down and Skirty, and they just respawned. I missed all of that as I was talking. Raider's going to get them the flip here, and there it is. CA Blue's going to be able to push on to the MC. See if Big Brain is getting in position with the beacons here. He looks like he's making his way. He's not that far off at all, so he's going to get them. This time, I don't think they're going to mess up this MC run. I'm going to mess up my camera work, though. See now, Rain getting in here to help destroy this one. Shields are down. They've got almost 3/4 morale. So they're going to start to work on targeting. Bomber's putting in these damage. Targeting seems like it's down now. Half morale. all the bombers in. Looking good with hull. There's the weak points coming out. Has power been down? Yeah, power is still up, actually. It sounds like that's power. Here we see the bombers doing damage. Half. Need to get a read on the MC. It's down to 28. They're pouring in this damage. 19. There's the flip. They need to just keep getting it. This is definitely, they got to commit to this out of phase and just getting this damage now. They got to just do this last little bit. There's tasty bombs going down. Deadweight's still in as it's down to 9. They're just pushing all they can to get this little bit of extra damage in here in the out of phase. This Deadweight starting to set up a tether. It looks like Deadweight is doing a tether, trying to protect the other players. Everyone else is down. Deadweight is the only one in. Now he's taking a fair amount of chip damage, but doing a great job. This is clutch tethering right here. He's taking like 5 damage in the last like 20 seconds. Look at this, a little bit down. Okay, now coming in a little bit more. But just doing a great job. Look at this. Look at this tether, right? This is how you do it. If you're watching and you're not sure how people do it, this is how you tether to get the MC guns to focus on one player. Unfortunately, they may have just given them enough time to come in. Now shields are back up, so he may just force an ion missile. He's gonna go down. Ooh, everyone went down on the way in here. Big Brain is almost helping. They've got 3 left on the shields. 1 shields are down. MC's down to 6. Only Zug Zug is in here in the TIE Fighter. So he's trying to do some damage. He's got Protorbs he's sending in. Got his repair kit. This is an out-of-phase TIE Fighter, if I've ever seen one. I think he's destroyed a shield. That's pretty smart. He's got Foka defending him right now. The ISD's got half shields. We see Rain's coming back in. It's at 5 hull. He's trying to get in and just find a weak point here to finish off. He's got his out-of-phase repair kit, too. He's getting track. He goes down. We got Zug Zug over here. He's trying to send that Torp in. MC down to 2, 1. There it is. They finally get it. Everything he had to defend that. Wow, such an attempt there by Boca, I believe it was, who was back there shooting down the Torps as much as he could. But there was just too much repetitive laser, and finally a Torp got through there with some lasers. Just finished it off. We saw it go down to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 at the last second. I was almost starting to worry. They were just dying a bit too much, but they had too much time there. How could they not win it? So we take a look at the damage. 69k from Rain, 79 from Zug Zug, 62 and 67 from Tasty Bombs and Deadweight. Good spread from them. Lost someone on wild card. 80k from Starfire. Leaving the... Was he the X-Wing? I can't remember now. 49k. 4 picks from Foka with that tractor beam. 4 picks from Rain. PK heavy game. 2 picks from Zug Zug in that one. And a pick from Jackal. A pick from Starfire. A lot of PK from both teams. That was a pretty wild couple of games right there. My voice is really messed up right now. Holy smokes, all this talking, all this yelling. I better do the